Bengaluru school receives Hawks bomb threat. India sees education as key to global engagement, says Jai Shankar. National Teachers Award 2024. President Draupadi Murmu to honor 50 teachers. St. John's Boys High School successes in hosting the largest commerce fest. Wave of excitement amid rain as 70,000 DU students begin fresh chapter.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Education News Network. I am Pallavi Kulkarni and today's top news are: the Indian Public School in Bengaluru received a bomb threat via email on Thursday, claiming that 5 pipeline bombs had been planted on the premises. The email sent by someone using the name Father Kodachi from 2 suspicious email addresses arrived at 6:57 a.m. Police and bomb squads quickly responded, conducting a thorough search for the school. Fortunately, no explosive devices were found, confirming that threat was a hoax. An FIR has been registered and authorities have launched an investigation. The incident follows a recent series of bomb threats across India, including Thiruvananthapuram Airport and several South Delhi locations, all of which turned out to be the false alarm. External Affairs Minister S. Jai Shankar emphasized education as a critical driver for deepening India's global engagement. Speaking at an event in New Delhi, where a letter of intent was handed to the University of Southampton for setting up a campus in India under National Education Policy 2020, Jai Shankar highlighted the NEP's role in positioning India as a global player in education. He praised the strong India-UK bilateral ties, noting education's central role in their collaboration. The University of Southampton, ranked among the top 100 globally, will contribute to the expanding education horizons for Indian students, promoting knowledge exchange and fostering global competencies. The minister emphasized that the initiative would prepare Indian youth for global workforce, promote cultural exchange, and elevate India's status in global education system. Jai Shankar also mentioned ongoing India-UK research collaborations and efforts to make education more internationally inclusive. On September 25, 2024, President Draupadi Murmu will present the prestigious National Teachers Award to 50 outstanding educators at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. The awards celebrate teachers from across India who have made significant contribution to the education system. Recipients will be awarded a cash prize of Rs 50,000, a silver medal, and a certificate of appreciation. The selection process involves a thorough screening and final selection by jury. The awardees include educators from various states such as Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Madhya Pradesh. Notable recipients include Sunil Kumar from Himachal Pradesh and Kusum Lata Garia from Uttarakhand. The ceremony held annually on National Teachers' Day recognizes the crucial role of teachers play in shaping the future of the nation. St. Joseph's Boys High School successfully hosted the 8th edition of its renowned Commerce Fest, Bifrost, on August 23-24, 2024. The record-breaking 23 delegations from 17 schools and over 500 participants in the event lived up to this theme of Chambers of Chaos, reflecting the complexities of business and commerce. Participants engaged in 9 dynamic events, gaining deep insights into finance, commerce, and entrepreneurship. The first successful was a testament to the dedication of students, teachers, and supporters who worked tirelessly for months, from creating stunning decor to managing logistics. Christ Junior College emerged as the best institution, securing the highest placements. As the event concluded with applause and excitement, the memories of Bifrost 2024 were cherished, leaving everyone eagerly anticipating for the next edition. Delhi University welcomed around 70,000 new students on Thursday, marking the start of new academic year despite heavy rains. Freshers across India, including states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Tamil Nadu, arrived with their families, excited to begin their college journey. The atmosphere at the North Campus was buzzed with diverse language and culture, reflecting India's unity in diversity. While many students enjoyed newfound freedom and camaraderie in canteens and on campus lawns, some faced challenges including delayed hostel allotments and limited awareness of anti-ragging measures. Despite these hurdles, the excitement of a new chapter remained palpable. The main induction program, Diksha Rambh, will take place on September 1 and 2. That's all for today's news. Signing off with Pallavi Kulkarni. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. For more information and detailed news, log into our website www.theern.com.